Hello, I'm Stairs. I've made this video because I've realized how many free-to-play players have zero clue on how to earn millions of Nomad points without spending a dime on the game. And if you're a spender, you can use the exact same technique and earn even more points. I know there's a lot of guides out there, but a lot of them are outdated. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to earn millions of points and how to use Nomad tablets and medals to grow your account exponentially. So obviously the first thing that you do when the Nomad event starts is you choose your difficulty. Obviously, I've already chosen mine. It's almost the end of the event. I chose hard. So knowing what to choose, I would recommend choosing the highest one possible um, that you have. Obviously, the more Nomad camps you hit, the higher of a difficulty you can choose from. The reason being is there's more points, you get more rewards, and those two things combined mean that you are growing your account more. So currently I'm ranked number 5 using my method and technique. Could be a little bit higher if I had waited a little bit longer, and you guys will see what I mean by that in a little bit. So when it comes to okay, the first thing you do for Nomads is you buy the tools, right, from Master Blacksmith. So if you scroll down to about this area, buy literally everything except for this one, the infinite one, where you can just buy as many as you want because it wastes so much silver. And the idea of this strategy is you don't even really use the chests. The chests are just there as like a little bit extra. Because if you're using the chests, you would just you wouldn't get near enough points for this to work. But the big two are the Plunderer's chests and the Rage Banners, and here's why. So Rage Banners increase by 1%, right? As many, you just send as many as you can. And the reason why Plunderer's chests are so good is because they actually have that effect plus Cotton Tablets. So technically Plunderer's chests are a little bit better, but Rage Banners are easier to get, and here's why. So every single Nomads on the first day, if you go into this tab, you're gonna see these offerings. And in these offerings, there's kind of like a hand symbol and two con metal symbols. And in those, they have two offers where you can buy 10k rage banners for 4,000 rubies. And as free to play, 4,000 rubies is not that much. Like, you guys save that up, you get tons of rubies during Berrymond, and everything is good. So right now I'm at 1,500. And the reason why I said I could have placed higher if I'd waited a little bit longer is I could have waited a little bit longer, saved up to 4k rubies, and bought another one. So a general rule of thumb, I think, is for every like 30k rage banners, you can probably do 1.5 million. So like for me, I've done 1.6 million so far. I'm pretty much out of banners, so I probably won't get any higher. Uh, my game's frozen. Okay, we're back. We restarted the game. Everything's working. Oof. Okay, anyway. Where was I? Okay, rage banners. So, for every 30k rage banners, I'd say about 1.5 million nomad points. So it really depends on how many points you want to get, and that's how many banners you should save up. The other thing, obviously, when choosing difficulty is you're gonna get more points the higher the difficulty. So I'm on hard right now. If I did hard plus, I'd probably be at like 1.8 million, maybe even 2 million. So that's another reason why you should choose the highest difficulty. So if, actually we'll talk about the nomad camps first. So if you look at mine, I have all mine at level 60. There are two reasons why I still hit them. I don't use them for points, but if you go into your achievements, all the way down to events and scroll to the very bottom, in the last section, you're going to have the Nomads achievement. And this shows you how many achievements you need for the next level. So hard plus, you need to get 640. I'm at 445. And these have to be hits on the Nomad camps. The con camps don't count. So I always max out each of these every event. If you guys want to see how I hit them, I'll just spy them really quick. Okay, so we got the SB. We're gonna attack it, and what I do is I just autofill it with the event tool filter. I fill it, I just delete these waves, take that off, and fill it again. And then it's set, so I'll just send that. That's how I hit the Nomad camps. So every event I get at least 40 more camps, because 10 each. But what really matters is the con camp, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Alliance bookmarks. If your Alliance hasn't already, I would highly recommend them bookmark it because it makes it so easy to find. You guys are going to spy it. Okay. So when attacking the con camp, right? I'm just going to use my PvP com. It doesn't really matter. I use it because it gives me the most loot capacity. You guys are going to create a preset. If you guys want to do this the fast way anyway. You guys select the single wave, press save selection, overwrite, select all, fill all waves, remove that, and use the event tool filter. We're just gonna fill, and we're gonna send it like this. So the idea is, if you look here, and I hover over this, I need another 1,000 some rage to be able to enrage the con. And the whole idea of this is you send hits after hits after hits on the con, and make them attack you, and you defend those attacks, and that's how you get all the points. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send an attack on myself from the con, and I'll show you guys how many points I make from one attack. So I'm at 1.6 mil right now, 631,000. I think it does about, it's either 20 or 40, I can't really remember. I've hit it so many times. Oh, the other thing, I should have said this before. If your alliance hasn't already, and a lot of people are online, or you guys have the resources for it, like we do, make sure this is on. All the con effects will help you so much. I mean, this increases rage 48%. This decreases the time of the con camp, which is huge. Like, so some players don't know this, but you guys actually want to use your time skips so that you can hit the con camp faster and more frequently. And like right now, if I go here, these are burning. I don't have that many time skips left. I've used it on a bunch of research and buildings, but, and there we go. But if you guys have time skips, you guys should definitely be using them for this, and it doesn't cost that much time. So before I taunt them, I'm gonna just show you guys. So this is my attack. Pretty good ratio, I just lost 36. You guys gain a few tablets, but that's not really the goal. The goal is this amount of rage. So 1.3, and that's enough to taunt them. So we're just gonna taunt them, which is gonna bring me into the last part. Well, kind of. It's pretty much the last part of the video. I'm being attacked. Why am I being attacked? This is really bad timing. Or no, it's the con. Oh my goodness. I'm going crazy. So, for defense, you can access defense like this if you don't know that. You literally just put Ballistria or Blistraria. I don't know. Ballistria is what I call them, but it's probably wrong. In all the slots, and then you can put whatever gate item you want. I'm just using Thunder Crash bombs because that's what I have a bunch of. Um, but I think the what are they called? It's like port something. These are a little bit better. 75, and the bombs are. Wait, are the bombs even here? Are 60, so those are a little bit better. I mean, if I upgrade my bombs, it'll be better, but. So, that's essentially how it is. I'll show you guys what the result is, how many points I gain, and you pretty much just do it over and over and over again. The other thing that you guys should know is that when the con hit you, you actually get more rage because they get mad because you won the defense, right? Um, and there's a few things about defending, like it seems really daunting, right? They're sending 8,000 troops, like that's terrifying. But really, you only lose like you lose less than 100 troops, and obviously your cast matters. It should have good statistics. You want your wall to be like 2080 melee to range. That's what I have it at. I think this one's, yeah, like that. And then the more units you have on your wall, the better of a result you're gonna get. The idea is you don't want them to get to the courtyard. You want to hold them on the wall. So I don't know if that changes the higher of a level you get, but I'll probably end up updating this guide eventually anyways. So I'll just go into a little time lapse for when the con hit, and I'll show you guys the result. Okay, so something I just thought of. So if you guys are wondering where to get those tools for defense, you can just buy them here in the silver shop. They're right here. And pretty much what they do is you can the it increases the soldier's range defense to 70% more. And so you just want to save these up over time as well. Yeah. So same as the rubies, just save them up. The attack's about to hit right now. And these are the con medals, super, super useful. I guess I took a few more. Okay. So honestly, range probably should have been a little bit higher. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure why that was a bit worse than usual. Usually I lose about. Oh, you know what? I know why. Okay. So throughout the event, the con tower or con camp levels up, and the higher level it is, the more medals you get, and the stronger their attack is. So this was 8,000. I don't think. Let me see if I have another one here. So it was a little bit more than this. See here, I only lost 75 troops. Again, lots of con medals. So from that one attack, we gained, so we were at 631,000. We gained 33,000 con points just from the one attack. So if you just like, and the other thing, like I mentioned before, if you go back to the con camp, they already raged it halfway. So now if I just send one more attack, it's gonna be the exact same thing over and over. And if you start building it up and you send a bunch of attacks and you time skip, you can start defending like 8 attacks at once and you'll start shooting up through the ranks and get tons of points. I did want to say one thing. The reason why I'm so low on time skips is, and the reason why I'm willing to spend so many time skips knowing that I'm low is because Master Blacksmith resets tomorrow and I'll just be able to buy them back. Other ways to get time skips is storms. I'll come out with a storm tutorial sometime, as well as a tutorial on how to make a ton of rubies free to play. So keep a lookout for those. But with that being said, yeah, just save up rubies, spend those rubies on those deals because they're amazing deals, especially for free to play. If you guys are using the boost, you guys are buying like the $5 boost or the more expensive boost, just do this exact same thing, except for you guys are going to get more points because you have that boost. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. And this is Ember's Gecko.
Subscribe.